7 years ago, Chelsea Carey won in Sydney, Nova Scotia, and it was the last time that the Alberta name was on the Scotties trophy. This year, the province is back among the big names.
And she has got it. What a shot.
Selena Sturmany and her teammates are one win away from the final. However, to get there, they'll have to beat a four-time champion. It is Team Canada. Alberta's Sturmany, the semifinal, is next. What started a week ago Friday comes down now to just the last day. Championship Sunday of this year's Scotties here at the Paramount Fine Foods Center here in Mississauga. As we come inside and say hello, Canada, welcome back to our final day of coverage. Joe's here, Russ is here. Yesterday in the 3-4 page playoff, we saw Selena Sturmany win over Christina Black to put herself in now to this semifinal. Last night, it was the 1-2 page playoff with that bonus. Win that, you go right through to the final. It was Caitlin Laws against Carrie Einarson, and to say the least, it did not go very well for the four-time champion. In the first, Einarson literally just made two mistakes, and she paid for it.
One of the best ends I've ever seen. The difficulty was off the charts. Through the port twice, couple freezes. Team Einarson made 5 perfect shots in the first end. Unfortunately for them, Team Laws made 8, allowing just absolute precision on the accuracy. Easy 4.
Einarson got 1 in the second, but Laws just kept on coming.
Now, people always say it's hard to maintain a lead in a 10-end game, so Laws continue to try to generate points, and you know your team is playing well in front of you when you've got a free draw for the bonus point. This one was for 2.
And you compare this kind of draw weight to what Einarson had, and she didn't have it. It wound up 10-2 and went only 8 ends, and so that sets up now this semifinal. A big win for Laws. That was her 100th career win at the Scotties. She's through to the final tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Sets up now the semifinal, Einarson against Sturmany.
And now making their way into the arena, throwing red stones. Let's hear it for Team Canada!
4-time Canadian champions out of the Gimli Curling Club. The question is, how do you rebound? What do you do after such a dreadful performance?
I think Reed Carruthers is sitting there in the dressing room this afternoon saying, guys, let's just take a breath here. Simple as you can, if possible, early, until you're comfortable, then you go.
They really did have trouble with their draw weights.
And now, entering the arena, throwing yellow stones, please welcome Team Alberta Sturmany!
Sturmany out of the Saville Community Sports Center in Edmonton. All right, so you've heard Russ say, keep it simple. How do you counter that if you're Sturmany?
Team Alberta has to start this game without last rock, so they need to put up the centerline guard. The last thing they want to do is let Carrie Einarson run this up and down the sheet. They're in this semifinal because of rock positioning. They have to lean on that.
And now, it is my great pleasure to introduce you to Team Canada. At lead position, please welcome Carly Burgess.
She was the only one of the 4 that had a positive number yesterday.
Second, Shannon Burchard. Third, Val Sweeting. And the skip, Carrie Einarson.
Will that experience
and now,
pay off?
Please welcome Team Alberta Sturmany. With the lead, Paige Papley. Second, Desiree Haas. Third, Danielle Schmiemand. And the skip, Selena Sturmany.
It's a team that's looking for their first Scotties title, but they'll have to win now to get through to the final. It is the semifinal of the Scotties coming up.
Here we go. Final stone in 10. On and off, it's got to be close. There's the tap back, there's the red, and she has got it. What a shot. A 7 spot.
Sitting the one at the moment. They may take a little bit of a rub. Yeah, here we go. Now this may turn out really well. Goodness, can you imagine? And oh!
The 2026 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Kruger Products, the softest and strongest supporter for 45 years. By Home Hardware, locally owned, genuinely Canadian. By PointsBet, the official sportsbook and casino partner of Curling Canada. And by BKT Tires, growing together.
Downtown Mississauga, Ontario. We're just on the western boundary of metropolitan Toronto, part of the greater Toronto area. First time that the Scotties has been to this part of Ontario. Last Scotties was in St. Catharines back in 2017 as Selena Sturmany and her team get ready. Time to meet the teams now. It's brought to you by Home Hardware, locally owned and genuinely Canadian. Team Canada, they're from the Gimli Curling Club. They're skipped by Carrie Einarson, the 4-time champion, and backed up by Carly Burgess, Shannon Burchard, and Val Sweeting. The Alberta champions from the Saville Community Sports Centre in Edmonton, skipped by Selena Sturmany with Paige Papley, Desiree Haas, and Daniel Schmiemann. Einarson's record of 7-1 compared to the 6-2 round-robin record of Sturmany. They came out of different pools. Gets Einarson the rock choice. She's taken the reds. It also gets her the last rock, gets her the hammer. So she'll throw the red. Sturmany the yellow. Brushes her down. We're ready for this semifinal of the Scotties. And to get us underway, the Alberta lead is Paige Papley.
Line's good, tight.
What we talk about all the time is single sheet, full burn.
Line's good.
It's tough not to overthrow. It's tough not to overbrush.
Line's holding really nicely.
Which team's going to figure it out first?
Top 8.
Yeah, I always found that the speed seemed a little bit faster in these single sheet games. I don't know if it was just because of all the extra adrenaline you don't quite realize you have, or if it is just maybe a little bit colder out there and things carry that much better.
All right, so first one goes in. Let's go back to what we just chatted about. We know from Coach Reed Crothers that this Canadian team is going to start off more slowly. They want to get their slider under them, as it were. That going in just tells me now that they're going to play this one up and down as we get ready to check the keys to the game. And let's start with Alberta and Selena Sturmany.
This team has really been good at their shot management the last few games. So that's what happens once the thrower lets it go. It has to go all the way down the sheet. The sweepers have been very good at judging the weight. Line caller really good at anticipating what the rock will do. They get the most out of each shot this way. And the battle at third, for me, Danielle Schmiemann was outstanding the last 2 games. She made some big hits, some nice draws to turn around ends. She needs another one of those games today to keep the pressure on Val Sweeting.
11-2. It's good.
All right, the keys now for Team Canada and Carrie Einarson.
Well, short memory for sure. Obviously, Team Canada has to let that thing go last night, and they will. You're going to sit there and go, look, we're 2 games away from being the Canadian champions here, so leave it all out there this afternoon. And history for Team Canada, certainly on their side. 13 Scotties championships on this team compared to Sturmany's 0. Been there, done that.
Keys to the game are brought to you by PointsBet, the official sports gaming partner of Curling Canada.
Yep.
Are you a little surprised that the Alberta team Sturmany didn't throw something up the middle, Joe?
I am. I just have to think that this is just an experience thing. This team is their first semifinal, and perhaps the plan is to maybe be a little bit more aggressive, try to put more pressure on in the first half than usual, but maybe just not the first end. They would have watched last night's game, and the way that they played in their 3-4 game, they were all over the draw speed. They had some really nicely placed rocks. I am a little bit surprised they didn't go center line guard.
10-8.
And it's the way their approach to the game against Christina Black out of Halifax. We know that Christina has had the DNA of lots of rocks in play. But with the coaching of Ted Appleman, they completely turned it around. They said, you know what, we're going to control the middle. We're going to force them to make some shots, and Black's team couldn't handle it.
That's brilliant. Ted's done a wonderful job with his team. You know, think about that. You know Black's coming around the center guard. You better beat her in, and you put some pressure on them. But work.
Speed's good. Just clean.
The other thing, too, here with Sturmany going in is
Great throw.
we all know Einarson wasn't on her game, but they made 5 brilliant shots to start this. You know, it's just a tick here and a little overthrow on a freeze, and bang.
Yeah, the concern with really going after a team without the hammer in the first end is you make a slight error and all of a sudden a 2 goes on the scoreboard and immediately you're chasing. So nothing wrong with playing this one a little bit more open.
I think the more concerning thing for me, and I suspect for them, was they just lost the handle on the ice. They lost that touch, that feel, which you think they would have in their pocket all the time.
Honestly, Vic, I've never seen this happen to this team since I've come over to the dark side and watched them a whole bunch. It was wild. Sometimes you'll see one player struggle. They can't find the feel or they're struggling with their release. But aside from Carly Burgess, she had a great game getting the guards up. Every single position had a hard time finding the top of the rings for their draw weight, being precise with their hits, and then the sweeping even. They had a really hard time managing rocks. They weren't judging the speeds of draws properly. There were a lot of Carrie's hits that were heavy that they didn't think were heavy, so then they missed the line call. It was just, it was very, very bizarre for me to see. I haven't seen that happen in the 4 years I've been doing this.
Because I thought you led with the same, and then it just came down.
Yeah, it looked like it just like curls a little more once you get.
Danielle Schmiemann.
Trying to figure it out here. Shannon thought she had hers at the far hog line. Just grabbed enough fresh pebble to curl that inch and roll out.
Gonna be crossing. Okay, we're top 4 then. Gonna be crossing.
Something Selena said in her post-game comment was stood out for me. She says, you know, we haven't won anything yet. We haven't won this. We did win the pre-trials, granted. But we as a team now are comfortable with big games.
Yeah.
So you're not. Yes, it's a 4-time champion, and yes, I think they may be favored Einarson. But having said that, maybe the team coming up and playing the better of the two right now is in fact Sturmany.
I would agree with you based on what we saw yesterday. And then you think, too, about kind of the mentality coming into this game. Alberta has nothing to lose here. They're going to get an amazing experience at the Scotties. This will be a huge building block for them moving forward. And not being favored on paper to win a game actually takes a lot of the pressure off of you. You just go out there and play.
Does it ever?
I chatted with Paige Papley earlier this year, and she said the vibe of this team is very relaxed. They're all very chill when it comes to their personality. And Ted Appleman will actually sometimes say, hey, can we be a little more intense out there? But that really helps in situations like this because that adrenaline is going to come naturally just off the crowd. And they have the tools to perform in this environment.
10, curl. Solid 10.
You notice it in the line calling. There's just no panic.
Oh, exactly.
Straight. 10-2. Hard. Clean. That's 10-3. Okay.
Bumper?
Same weight, yep.
Well, that was control, so.
All right, you got it.
Val's first one, obviously an easy one, but nailed the speed they wanted. That's a good sign.
Okay, control.
10-8. Same weight. Yep. Same weight.
I think it's less.
Hard. 11. Keep going. Yep. Clean. Yep.
So
Hard.
6 straight wins
11-1.
with Last Rock, and they have that. Einarson. Sturmany's 2 losses. She finished 6-2. Were without the Last Rock in the first end. So Skip Stones to come here in an up and down first.
I'm guessing control, but yeah, I think so.
That was a
10-5. 11 is okay as well. Sounds good.
You really want to zone in on getting the right speed on even on those easy shots.
Yeah.
And Carrie, if they wanted 10-5, she was close, then you get a feel. You know exactly how you're throwing it. Am I amped up? Am I overthrowing it? Did I let it go in a slow spot? And you read the ice better if you know how much weight's coming at you here.
got away with it. I mean, that wasn't a great number you saw there from Sturmany in the win, but they did beat Black 8-4.
Lead. Good.
We have to remember here that Einarson has, in fact, been here before in the semifinals. And look at this. Won them all. And against Black and against Marianne Arsenault last year in an 18, lost the 1-2 and did bounce back. Laura Walker was skipping in 21 in the bubble for Alberta, and Laura Walker is presently throwing the second stones for Caitlin Laws and will be in the final tonight.
This is hot. 10.
Normal. 90. Whoa.
Clean. Yep.
Yep. Yep. Yep. Yep. Hard. Yep. Hard. Yep. 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 Okay, roll it. Roll it. 9-8. Good judge.
Yeah, nice job, Shannon.
45% from yesterday's game is one of those things you look at as the skip.
9-8.
The way the scoreboard was looking, Carrie took on some absolute circus shots, and she actually wasn't far off from making a couple of them. So those are stats killers.
Yep.
The bigger concerning thing is what's coming up ahead of you. She never had a chance at a multiple score, and that was partially due to the fact that Team Laws was playing outstanding, but it was also just that the setup wasn't happening.
Be able to make this one interesting and roll it half under the Rockets. Virtually had a play.
Yep. Yep. 10-8. Yep. Yep.
Paige Patley.
Yep. Right to it.
10-8.
Just clean your nose.
That's good.
And to the nose it is.
10-8.
So a chance to blank here in this first for Carrie Einarson. Can you actually take something away from this if you're the Einarson team, Joe?
Absolutely. They might have a double in this exact same spot a couple ends from now, so they're learning off of everything.
I meant the fact they're feeling. If they came in looking to get comfortable,
oh yes,
are they
of
comfortable?
course, absolutely. They had one rollout this end. Otherwise, it was 7 perfect shots.
Clean. Clean. Yep. 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 Hard. Yep. Hard. Ready.
Carly Burgess.
Good throw.
And that's just their fourth blank of the event. First, however, in 6 games, it's the semifinal of the Scotties.
What?
For all of round robin, we used 4 sheets here at the Paramount Fine Food Center, down to just the one. Sheet C for championship. On this championship Sunday, our final day in Mississauga. Gold medal game, championship game comes your way tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Caitlin Laws and her team from the Heather in Winnipeg are awaiting the winner of this one. Team Canada against Alberta's Selena Sturmany. And after that blank in 1, it is Team Canada and Carrie Einarson once again with Last Rock. They have the hammer playing the Redstone. And we got something going.
Did we ever? 3 perfect stones here.
Always curl. Keep going. Keep going.
Keep going. You're close. Keep going.
Distance now.
That's good.
Very good.
Opening rock for Alberta out front, standard, perfect shot. I love the location of Team Canada's come around. Normally it's in this area, and then your opponent freezes one in. You've just shrunk your own scoring area. Yes, Alberta made an unbelievable come around, which is rarely made. Then you freeze one in there, and you've got them kind of both ways. You've got a couple raises here now.
Desiree Hawes.
And the great thing with that depth thrust is that if Alberta decides to just freeze the rock around the center line, that rock is only like half in the 8 foot. So Carrie can just go winger and sit too.
Exactly.
They used to do that all the time when it was Brianne Harris at lead. So Carly's taken the lessons. She knows the playbook now.
Yeah, it's a brilliant spot to put the rock. And rarely will that yellow Alberta rock be made that good.
Yeah, they did. They made a great shot on their come around everything.
Think you can get to the inside a little?
Yeah,
But that-
it's like edge on edge.
That's a clutch shot from Paige Papley to get to the button around it, because it complicates things for Team Canada. They can't keep things open yet.
I'll stay close.
Yep.
Get the speed,
But
right?
if you could ever get to the inside here with, you know, back line or so, you can actually sit 3 all underneath cover. All because of that first rock. It's just a brilliant rock position, in my opinion.
Clean. Yep. Close to 12.
Yeah,
yes, hard. Yep. Hard. Speed's good. Hard. Yep. Yes. Whoa. Curl. Curl.
Thought she could get across the nose and gets to it and raises it back. Short raise to us at the shot stone.
12. Good 12.
About the best you could do, but it's still got a nice red raise there. And I think Team Canada's got something cooking here.
Curl. 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 Curl.
Nice shot.
That's good.
I think we
Probably
can.
get like a little bit of bite through
Nice.
there,
I
first
agree.
down in there, but just kind of stay there.
A little bit early. Little light. Early. Top 4. Gotta go. Wait's close. T. Gotta go. T.
Desiree Hawes.
Oh, he's getting
Wait's
tight
good.
here.
Really gotta go. Top 4.
Schmiemann by the stone. Papley out in front, and now they'll give it off to Paige Papley.
Trying to rack and roll off here.
That's fine.
Weight would have been pretty close, just a little more curl than they expected. Call was hard early, so maybe a little bit narrow out of the hand, or
What was it?
a little soft.
4. Okay. Yeah.
That was 12 you just threw, Shannon.
Okay.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah, nose is okay.
What's she calling for? Speed-wise?
Bumper.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got it.
Got
Throw
it.
good.
You could tap your red onto the yellow that's second shot rock, but you're going to spill everything open. This is a patient call. They're loading up the reds in the front half of the rings here.
11-7. Clean. Yep. Yep. 11-7. Yep. Yep.
Shannon Burchard.
Hard.
Val Sweeting on the brush.
Yep. Yep. Hard. Yep. Hard. Hard. Gotta go.
That's good.
And taps it through. Yeah, we don't often
Nice
talk about
shot.
that control
Nice shot.
zone, that area just maybe a foot or so, a couple of feet in front of the rings between the 4s.
Good point. In fact, that's where these wars are won against the top teams on good surfaces. You have to have the setup shots.
Shouldn't do
Yeah.
anything here.
Alberta might have looked at playing another come around, try to get one in there, but because of where that shooter is, you can't play that, or else it's just going to come back.
You got it. Nice half.
Make the double here.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Curl. Curl. Hard. Really gotta curl.
That's fine. That's fine.
And stuffed it. Shot rock does belong to Team Canada. T-line 4 foot.
If we pick it, they probably just hit and roll under.
Think so?
Double was possible,
Right,
so they
just
won't be
top
happy
8.
with that, but it kind of stopped in a good spot, protecting their own yellow.
Speed's that good stuff through
Yeah,
here.
it's like
Yeah,
5-3.
Low
Yeah.
14 or 13, 15.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say.
You got it. They're good.
So these are the shots yesterday that team was really having trouble zeroing in on. It's a great opportunity for Val to lock in her draw weight early this game.
I would
I
like a little
remember correctly, it was one of the half shots that came from Val yesterday, and
Yes.
just rolled off, and they followed it down. It Laws to help set up their 4 as they went and rolled onto that win.
Hard, Shannon. You gotta lean.
And they've overlapped them now.
Yeah. Good sweep.
We said about a 15 hog to hog, just a little bit light out of Val's hand. They did everything they could with this. Shannon and Carly, I'd say 2 of the best at this whole event. Really wanted to drag that a little more to bounce the shooter off. They're not happy. These rocks are overlapped now.
It's a stagger, something they worked with.
Yeah,
That
would
would
have
make
been
sense.
really close.
Yeah, that was maybe. Yeah.
5.5.
Okay. Good sweep.
Good.
We're thinking.
My first thought is that it should be pretty
The
good.
yellow is
I agree.
queued up to go onto shot rock at some point, too.
Probably still a little more than this middle one, or close to that across.
Alberta's going to load it up here on the left-hand side.
So I
Just a
think
freeze
so. I
here.
like that. You got her.
Hair wider, the Joy.
Yep, this will be a little bit of a new path. For Danielle, like, even if she can just get a piece under, a foot in front of shot rock, a usable stone.
Look at that, 26 stolen points for Team Sturmany. So they play very well without last rock.
Back 8. Curl.
This is flying.
Caitlin Laws, #1 in stolen points, has 29. Oof.
That's okay.
Now there's the example, Beck, I'd like to point out. There's not a chance Danielle, with her unbelievable delivery, is going to miss the broom by more than an inch, inch and a half. That missed the rock by a foot, just because it's a fraction heavy. You've got to get the speed right. Not that that was a bad effort, it was a guess, but it's a good illustration on how important it is for the thrower to nail that speed.
It's one of those things, second end, the speed looks really consistent across the sheet right now. They just made a bad educated guess in a path that was wider, thought it would be slower, and it wasn't.
Okay, well, I don't want to push that right in the open.
Back 12 even. Might get it all the way into the other red.
Yeah, we got to get it all the way over then.
Yeah.
Right, back 12 was what she said.
Smart call here, red, to take away that stagger, because they have to get to that yellow at some point.
It's going to be a lonely yellow if this is made. Just got to roll your shooter off here.
Becky! Go ahead. Yep.
Val Sweeting as we play the last of the third stones here in the second.
Yep. Yep.
Back 12. Back line.
Burchard.
Gotta go!
Boy, here comes that guard. In a hurry.
Hard.
That one.
And they'll unlock it. But again, that the yellow stone. I'm not sure you can play directly at it.
The red top 8 is just poking out enough. It's usable for Canada.
Probably have to. Yep, probably have to do that.
Are we trying to nose it or roll in a little bit?
I think you have to roll in
Roll
here.
a bit. Okay.
My first thought was like a 12.
Okay. That should curl a
It
little
should
bit.
curl,
hey?
yeah.
Okay.
Be really careful here if you ever, kind of roll into this area. It's a pretty simple. It's a pretty simple double to kill that. The other option for Canada is this way. They've got this through there, so you can't take them both away. So I think if they roll underneath Joe and maybe kick it a bit, the thrown rock will be buried.
You kick that yellow over, then it's going onto the rock on the tee line too.
Yeah.
Navigate this port. Haven't seen it yet. Sometimes a little extra curl.
Whoa. 12. Curl. 12. Curl.
Weight's good.
Curl. 12. Gotta go.
They stole 4 points in that win against Black
Off the top.
in the 3-4. Oh dear. And
Good sweeping.
goes.
We was fine.
Couldn't work out better.
Wow.
It's a little wide.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was good.
Get off the top. Hard to get off the top.
Maybe a little extra weight or maybe just too much ice here, but this actually rolls to a great spot. It's still Canada sitting 2, I think, after this, but now those yellows go right onto shot rock.
Might be able to drag it a bit.
Yeah, I guess if we only tap it to here, we risk leaving a triple.
Yeah. Like it could roll in just a little too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll never drag enough
so.
to make the yellow double.
Okay. So thinking just like back forward.
Sneaky half shot there.
Okay.
Team Canada is hitting the 2. That stone just biting the top 4.
Low 14 even.
I think that room should be close.
I like that.
Playing the tap here, they're already sitting 2. I wonder if you ever just guard the red on the left-hand side just off the center line in the 12-foot, because you know that's coming back if you're Alberta. Like you've got the 2, that was the goal.
Yeah, very true.
Okay.
The red, yellow, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So and just tap it like
Yeah, that's auto on it for sure.
thinking like a 14?
Yeah, I was thinking low 14s.
You
Yeah.
leave the red
Yeah,
double
okay, let's
for
make this.
Sturmany, though,
Yeah.
so it's good. Tap it up, make it a bit better. Just don't leave a triple is the only object here. Right to the tee line.
Clean. Back 4. I like it. Back
Little confidence builder right out of the gate here as we play in the second. Carrie Einarson. Nothing yet. Burgess. Burchard now.
Back four. Wait, close.
Little bump. There you go. And to sit to 2.
Yeah, that's good. I just literally didn't know if we were like up 13-8.
Yeah, okay.
Now, has she left something?
Absolutely.
Back four. Wait, close.
Whoa, curl.
There wasn't any smile on her face when she was coming back down.
Yeah, that's good. I just literally didn't know if we were like, that's a harder shot for
I don't think you can do too much with this one. You'd have to get to the inside, go that way, and it would still be a free draw for 2.
This doesn't go anywhere.
I think they're going to take a long look at this
so.
one, Joe. 'Cause it has to go onto there, and it might drag enough
Well, she might have
to actually kick this way a little bit if it's your speed.
Yeah. You think this then? I think that. Okay.
You're thinking red instead.
Get hair high? Okay. Got kind of lucky on her first one to put it where
Yeah, that would be an apology on a snooker table for sure.
Yeah, how true. So left-hand red one right where the broom is. Hit it at 11:30 kind of thing and get that one on the tee line out of there. And it's a tap for 2 at the most for Canada.
Final stone for Alberta's Selena Sturmany. Here in 2. Right away, Papley. Schmiemann calling line. Papley staying with it. And will drive it by.
Good sweeping.
And wow.
Just a hair tight early. He took 0 ice. It didn't have that outward motion.
Good sweeping.
Well, the crowd senses possible 3 here for Team Canada in the second. Realizing what they gave up yesterday in the 4th and how
Give you the same?
difficult yesterday's game was against Caitlin Laws.
Same broom.
Love the red, yellow, Joe, in that scenario. You're going to be shot rock, and the second yellow was going to squirt over and maybe be in a spot that you couldn't get it out. But
chance for 3.
This is a little more. Little more. Back 12. Okay.
hair more line, too. They might have to carve this.
Yeah, a little wider. Burgess is there, and Burgess has got it right now, trying to keep it off their stone, top of the 8-foot. Burgess, it's a chance. They're going to play the bump, are they? Here we go. Bump it up. Here we go, and that'll be for 3. 3 here in the second is already 1 point better than they did last night. The 4 hearts, symbolizing the 4 players that make up the Scotties team on the ice. It is Championship Sunday of this year's Scotties Tournament of Hearts, the 45th edition and the 66th Canadian Women's Curling Championship. So Sturmany finds herself down, their turnaround, half shots. We saw that miss by Danielle Schmiemann, and maybe a questionable call with her last. Selena Sturmany electing to play the red raise instead of raising something onto her own. And Team Canada gets 3. So here in the third, it's Sturmany. First time in the game. Does have last rock playing the Yellowstone.
Yeah, that tap onto the 2 yellows that were automatically onto the Canadian stone. You could even have done it with soft weight and maybe set up a steal, but they thought they'd make the double, and then the tap for 2 wasn't automatic.
Except it kind of was, because Carrie just thrown it on her first, too. You hate to give your opposition the same shot twice. Extra point on the scoreboard really helps Canada here.
This is the kind of setup that we expected from Sturmany. Let the Team Canada go to the wings, and then Sturmany try to control the middle. But now you're down by 3, so the rules reversed.
Yeah, exactly. And Canada went in with their rocks to start the end because of the score.
Gonna get over and touch it at all? No, nothing. Wow, just slides by.
Good throw. Good throw. Nice throw.
Shannon Burchard.
Wasn't there.
Yeah, great try. But I'm right behind. It's overburied.
What's that? What was that?
He just didn't want to miss it that way.
Yeah, you look at how high that guard is. You think there would be enough time for the rock to curl. She threw great weight. It's one of those ones where, yeah, you can't remove that rock from play, but you could have nudged it over and had your shooter roll towards the middle.
Sure.
Yep.
Good attempt.
Yep. Yep. Nice. Hard. Hard. 11-5.
Touches the shot rock on the way by, but the Alberta has 2 biters around the 12.
Throw control. Here? Yep.
Yeah. Okay, you got it.
Whoa, curl.
Little
Curl.
big. Curl.
Really hard for a piece. Gotta go.
You gotta get all the way over.
Whoa, straight. It's hot.
Did that
Squared
ever
it.
curl?
Okay, roll it. Good. Okay.
Shouldn't have curled the way she did. She must have squared it at the end.
I'm just really strong too.
Yes, that's 2-5.
You got it. More. 11-2.
Lead.
More weight.
Closer to 11.
Yep.
Hard.
Coming down. 11-5.
Whoa.
Really
Yep.
coming down.
Yep.
Really coming down.
Yep. Whoa. Roll it big.
Roll
big.
big.
Go.
Oh, that might be under. Pretty good shot.
She's above the tee line.
Really close. You ever get that another 2 inches more of a roll? And that's really tough on Team Canada.
It did. That did not run. I thought she threw more weight.
Like the weight. Good. Easy. Whoa. Lead.
Val's lefty intern might get a little more finish here.
Lead. Curl a bit. Curl.
Keep going.
Gotta go, Car.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Val Sweeney,
Good sweep.
and we'll leave it right there. They are sitting too. We'll focus so much on the Olympic Games beginning Wednesday, but on March the 4th, the Paralympic Games will begin in Milan and Cortina. This is the wheelchair team: Gil Gash, Kalinda Joseph, Ina Forrest, John Thurston, and Mark Idison, who throws the 4th stones. So welcome, and we wish you all the very best of luck. The Paralympic curling team will begin play on March the 7th against Italy.
We've got some of their support team there. There's Kyle Paquette and Kyle Turcotte on the right, and Dana Ferguson, coach, in the middle. Here to do some training. They were out on the ice this morning, getting some arena experience.
Yep. Good. 11. Yep. 10-8.
Want to roll this away, do you,
11.
Russ?
Yep.
Yeah, I think so, because they might set up a double here.
Straight up.
Unless you get right to the
Straight up.
nose.
Hard. Big roll.
And there's the roll, and they're rolling it away. Shot rock still belongs to Team Canada, back edge of the floor.
10-8. Yes.
Really good play.
Normal across.
There is no yellow double.
Here.
Okay. Yeah. All right. You got it.
I was going to try to roll it way over, I think.
And try to roll to a spot where a double, the shooter will roll out.
Good. 11.
Really,
No, it's
if
good.
you're a
Yep.
young team trying to get better, practice these. Try to roll it to the right. Try to roll it back.
Yep.
Obviously, hanging around is key, but
Gotta go. Yep.
this is perfect.
Roll it.
No, not quite. Another foot.
Yeah, it's one of those line calls where you don't want to overcall it and have the shooter roll out. Then you're just gifting a 2 to the other team. This way, you still force them to make a good shot.
Double here?
Yep.
I don't know. Okay.
But I mean, I think if you are
Nice throw.
Sturmany, isn't that the goal? You want to get 2 back here?
Yeah, and the way that they've kind of played this end and set it up, they aren't exactly in the desperate for 2 mode. They just want to get a simple 2, get themselves back within striking distance. If they were feeling that desperation, you would have seen 2 guards go up.
Yep. Gotta go. 9. Hard.
Paige Papley.
Hard. Hard. Hard.
Run it straight back. And no, drives it by. So missed opportunity there for Danielle Schmiemann.
It's a 9.
Flying it there. Oh, good sweep. Close. Good sweep, man. A little more polished now, but yeah. I like this ice. We can hit like half.
Team Canada leads at 3-0 after the blank in 1, and makes a wonderful shot here. I thought she may have tried to draw, but the bump a little better.
Yeah, the draw was there too, but as Joe points out, it's exact carbon copy of the first one, when she was spot on, so why not try it again? Absolutely no mistake, just walk it down there.
An early key shot and confidence. After yesterday, brought to you by PKT Tires, growing together. Remember now, 45% she was yesterday.
100% today. A lot can happen with a good night's sleep.
Yeah.
Try to avoid the jam and push it by, roll it over, get it underneath. No, not quite.
Good shot.
90. Good job.
Very nice, though.
Yeah, the execution is
Right throw.
certainly far better early.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's all aspects of their game, too. The sweepers are seeing the weight properly again. They're anticipating the line calls.
Good shot.
90. Good job.
Now, it's 2 choices here. You could hit this one soft weight roll to the button and make it tough for Canada to remove it without taking out their own. Then you get your 2. They're going to roll underneath here, or try to. Then you've got 2 buried. Carrie Einarson will, if this is perfect, has to make a draw and not leave a double for 3. They know the spot too. It's pretty gentle. It's not snapping across here.
Selena Sturmany, 3rd appearance at the Scotties in 24. Calgary went 8-3 last year. Thunder Bay 4-4, and now playing in this semifinal here in 26. Underneath. Oh, she gave it a go, but it still hangs out there.
Yeah, it's not snapping there. It's just
Good throw. What time is she at? 11:05.
Sat right there, though. If that had undercurled more and rolled more, then Carrie would have had a little bit more space. She could have gone under the corner. Now she has to try to nose it. Any roll towards the middle might leave Sturmany a double for her, too.
Couple down here, so speed's good. Good, Kara. Third good.
Rick Crothers said before the game what they were bothered by yesterday was they thought that the brushing was affecting the ice a little bit more. We always say you brush down one path a couple of times, it's going to speed up. But they thought it was getting overly fast because of the brushing.
Yeah, and just seeing more effect with the brooms. The sweeping was adding an extra couple feet where it wasn't earlier in the week. Love to hear that if you're a sweeper, though. That much more power over where the stone goes.
Watch out now, gotta get it. And where are you going to roll to?
Yep.
Oh dear, what are you leaving now by rolling there?
Yeah, you keep going. Keep going.
very, very fortunate.
Sorry, I wasn't trying to
Keeping
block
up.
you or anything.
Yeah, I did like another foot. It's wide open hit for 2.
Yeah, I liked hack there. 11-1.
Yeah.
A lot of weight on that one for Carrie. That's what happened yesterday.
Probably less than a quarter hanging.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll probably be an
Now what?
11.
Do you take it on?
You should be able to hold it for the most part.
Yeah, you just can't risk giving up a steal here, though.
That's right.
I heard them say bump. Do you think? I think they're just going for the nose.
I'm guessing bump, but I don't know.
Yeah, if they were going for it thin, I think they'd throw it a little harder.
An 11. Okay. Try and catch a quarter.
No, they're still going for the 2.
Hmm.
These are the ones that, when it's missed, we're going to say it was the wrong idea. And when it's made, we're going to say that was a good idea.
Quarter with bump makes it, and if you hit half with bumper, the shooter should stay in the rings to still get your 1. I think they've selected the right weight.
Yeah, you don't have to move the back one far.
11. 2.
Yeah. 11.
Crowd getting into it here at the Paramount.
Clean, clean. Or boarding machine. I can't hear.
Going to get one for sure.
Yep.
And that's what they'll play. Oh, no, you got to sit down. Oh, sit down.
Good.
And it just did. Wow. Sturmany. For the single.
What did you get on that one?
You get on the board. There comes a time in a team's career, a breakthrough moment. I think this may be it.
Never, 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 never.
Right to the brush, right to T-line, let it settle. Oh, it just fudged up at the back of the form. Just touch it. Just get over a little bit more. You have one, and you just save this and touch it. Get it over, touch it. Oh! What a shot! Harry Einarson to the 4-foot for the win. Needs to stop here. They need the 4-foot. Going a little more, and it will go too far. They need that 4-foot. They need the 4. You got a second chance. Make the most of it. Canada, say hello to your new champions from Manitoba. Flashback. The 45th anniversary is brought to you by Scotties, Canada's #1 tissue brand and the official tissue of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts for 45 years. So, Harry Einarson. Job 1 is to get to the final tonight. Job 2 would be to win it, to pick up a 5th national championship to join Rachel Holman. A Skips championship, of course. Welcome back on this championship Sunday. This is the semifinal of this year's Scotties. And, Alberta's Selena Sturmany, oh my, wanted a little bit, just maybe a little bit more. Had to wait until it settled, and it did in time for a single. So we go to the 4th, and Team Canada, Harry Einarson out of Gimli. They do have Last Rock. They have the hammer playing the Redstones.
4 perfect lead rocks right on the center line. Good separation. Carly Burgess around twice. Didn't angle them, didn't stagger them to the point that it would help Alberta. All usable stones.
Okay. Yeah, you got her. Okay. Curl.
Desiree
curl,
Haas.
Curl. Little heavy. Curl. 10. Really got to curl. 10. Really got to
Hair
curl.
outside, and they're saying a little heavy.
5th Scotties for Desiree. First 2 were with Corinne Brown out of BC, and now in her 3rd appearance with Selena Sturmany.
Doesn't take much, Joey. Just a hair satted, but not much. I was right behind it. Just a pound heavy.
But I'm not sure.
Yeah, there's still a lot of movement to the middle on the draws. You can get buried around a rock at the top of the rings, but it seems like anytime you add that weight, you can't be outside on the target or outside on the weight that's been called. Anything extra weight just runs really straight.
Line's good.
Shannon Burchard.
Top 4. Line's good.
Stay down.
Go ahead. Yeah, line. Yeah, line.
Some people might wonder why Canada's not hitting the yellow on the side 8-foot to sit 3. It's because they assume that Sturmany will play this freeze. They're going to beat them in there.
Carly Burgess. And crashing in front, but it spins off to maybe be used.
That was a chance. If they got on that hair sooner, they might have been able to get it by.
Oh, great weight. You can throw feel as well. Sure. If you're making it your shooter sticking, okay. Might curl a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, this should curl here. Yeah, Danielle. Yeah.
Hate to give your opponent a chance to get at the buried one.
Yeah, and for Alberta, switching gears here, they put up 2 centerline guards. They know they need to start to force the issue, but it's only the 4th end. So if you can limit Canada to just a single, and try to get your 2 or maybe 3 in the next end.
Curl. Curl.
Danielle Schmiemann run it back and stuffs it. And will the shooter hang on? Yeah, it does on the edge. The Team Canada with last rock, sitting the 1, T-line 4-foot.
You could hit and sit.
I know it's early, but the difference I'm seeing today, Russ, Alberta's not that far off, but the last couple of games that they played, they were making those precise peels. They were making those doubles. They had a few chances last end, and still this end, not quite where they want them.
I can think of 3 doubles that were close, but missed them all.
We've seen that.
Throw, bumper.
Yeah, yours came up.
Little
here,
different
Shannon.
situation now, as you mentioned, and rightly so.
Good, Bastard, good.
They played the come around with Shannon's because of the freeze opportunity. Now there's no freeze opportunity because it's bounced out in the open. I don't think Alberta would try to freeze to that. So you might as well sit the 3.
Sit right there, or does that leave a double?
It would be a thin one, or you could try to roll under the yellow if there's room.
Yep. 11. Whoa, whoa. 11-2. Curl.
Curl.
Gotta curl.
Curl. Keep going.
Gotta
Hard to
curl.
cross it.
Gotta curl, gotta curl,
Keep
gotta
going.
curl.
Burgess.
Whoa, whoa. Keep it steep.
And
Hey,
sits
that's
there.
good.
Ooh, such a hot spot there.
That was there, I think.
Was it? Oh.
Yeah.
I noticed
Try and
something
roll
like
up,
that.
actually.
Yeah.
Probably the out.
You can play either turn at it, whatever you're seeing.
I think the out.
Okay.
It's like
Might
very
curl a little
thin.
bit.
Is it less than a quarter?
I don't think
Quarter is okay.
Have to miss this thick. You can't miss it thin, obviously. You'll hit the back one, roll out.
You got her.
But if you get this really good, make the double, there's a chance it goes up this way and in behind cover even if you could ever get it perfect. Boy, Joe, you're taking the paint off of this red rock, aren't you?
They said about a quarter.
Yeah.
Yep.
Daniel Schmiemann,
Yep.
Paige Papley.
Watch this yellow fly.
Here we go. 1, 2, and back it up. Oh, back it up, and it'll back up into the open. Top edge of the floor.
Just a tad thinner. Really good shot.
on a hair too much.
Yeah, object number 1 here, though, make the double. Really nice throw from Danielle. A little more action, I think, off these rocks.
When you do that again, it's that gear effect
Spin.
times 2 in this case.
That extra spin coming up.
Good shot.
11. 10-8.
Hit and roll back underneath.
Yes.
Clean.
Yeah, and then Alberta will be happy with that. They can lock a freeze on,
Yes.
narrow down the scoring area.
Yes.
Whoa. Clean. Clean. Whoa. Yep. Yep. Whoa. Whoa.
Val Sweeting.
Curl, curl, curl.
Here we go. Roll it back, roll it underneath. Doesn't quite get there.
Definitely came down, but broom's off. Like, I thought that was hot.
That's really good.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
Definitely
Pretty good to under-roll that, actually, Russ.
11-3.
Okay.
If they roll a little farther, it's a little deeper in the rings, and then that freeze is half in the 4.
Yes.
I was 5'5".
The way it stands now, Selena's going to freeze to this, but then all Carey needs is a good chunk of the 4-foot for that second point.
You're mistaking the freeze so you can hit it with some speed.
What kind of kick for, like, fighting for?
This is in that similar track dive-through.
Yes.
It's coming down a little bit. Probably like a 40, 45. Okay. My guard was a 55.
Okay.
Just playing a corner freeze?
Yes.
Okay, well, if that's the case, the statisticians have her playing her first of the event. I can't believe it.
I think sometimes they get categorized just as a draw.
Fully running right now. Top 4. No bounce on this line yet.
We're close.
We're just to it. Now you can't hurt it.
Just to it. We're to it.
Okay.
To it.
It's really good. You can't hurt it.
Easy, easy, easy.
And just to it.
Very nice.
But to your point, the other turn is wide open for if she wants to go now, I guess, huh? For Einarson.
Yeah, but then you leave a yellow raise too.
And then
She might play the in-off, though.
yeah, maybe. What else are you seeing?
My other thought was like go here.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. Got a little more room. You can be like,
Yeah.
you could be here.
Yep.
Okay.
I think that's close.
We talked about you really don't want to leave that yellow tap. So if you guard it, they're now worried about that in-off the wide yellow. Now that would have to be thrown extremely hard. I personally would lever that. But this is the best of all options, Joe. If you could sneak him around the yellow and get second shot to the side of the 4 or the back of the 4.
Yeah, 4-7.
Selena's got to make a very nice shot with her last one.
You got to carry through. Good.
I'm right here, Laswell.
Team Alberta went back 12 on the same line.
Yep.
And then number 2.
There's
They know the line.
lots of curl here, but the speed seemed quick.
Line's good.
Carrie Einarson and her first.
Line's good.
Got to go bit.
Little bit. Yep. Line.
Okay, line.
Line's great.
Okay, hard.
Pritchard.
Sweet for T.
Hard, clean. Clean.
Line's perfect.
Yep.
Now, Burgess will help
Keep going. Yep.
as the brushing bees will drag it down, and very nice. What judgment. Did it get there? Yeah, it did. May have touched that yellow just on the way by.
Just needed a little bit farther, but
Okay, line.
Line's great.
Shannon stays down on this the whole way through. That outside sweeper, it's their job to make sure that they're judging, listening, relaying information, but Shannon never lifts here. They got the most they could out of this rock.
Yes.
Gotta go.
It's going to be hard to do, Joe, when somebody's screaming, get off it, and you know it's that hair light.
Yeah.
Yep, I don't mind that. Try and get it under a bit more.
I don't know if you're killing the 6.
Well, we can throw a little more weight if you want to. Like, you can hit less and just lose your shooter.
I think I'm seeing this.
Do you think this one goes for sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're thin.
Okay.
I can see me not killing the 6.
Okay.
But.
Well, I was gonna say, you can throw 10-5 at the 1. Like, you probably have half of it.
Okay.
As thin as you could get it almost, and that will, half rock on this one goes this way and it doesn't touch it. So if you could get it super thin, you might get that going that way.
It's just got to go so far to leave the rings.
Yes, and you're hitting it thin, so there goes all the energy, and then you're hitting the shot rock thin.
11.
Yeah, they're just going to play the yellow onto the red.
Just trying to get right to the face.
Oh, they changed.
No, I think you have to get your shooter out of there. Okay. Like a third. Okay. You got her.
Make sure you get your thrown rock out of dodge. Otherwise, there's a yellow double.
Yep. Weight's good. 11.
Yes.
Selena Sturmany
Curl.
Weight's good.
at her last. Desiree Haas.
Whoa. Curl. Whoa, straight.
Schmiemann on the call by 1, by 2, bang, and giddy up and get out of there.
If that stays full 8, it's a double for 3. Really good shot.
Yeah, those are just more than what you have? Yes. More than I
Really
have.
precise shots made by Alberta this end. Just, again,
Give her
early
that same
setup
speed on
slightly
this side.
off, and Canada doing a really good job with their rock placement.
You got to care. We'll put it on the T line for you here. Let's make it. This is
Nice
just
draw on her first. Other side, so it might be a little bit slower over here. This is where they over curled earlier in the end.
Don't want to fracture on that yellow one either.
Oh, they took plenty of ice, though. I think they're looking for side 4-foot.
Still perfect on her draws, and this is number 4.
Clean. I like it.
close,
Little
T.
plow.
Clean. Line.
Full 4.
Yep, stay down.
For 2.
We got room. Top 14.
Carly Burgess.
Line's great. Yep.
They really have
4-7.
worked well together.
Clean.
Reed Crothers loves the combination.
Curl.
And it pays off now again. Wow. Incoming a little pat on the back. For 2 more.
Great job, Carrie. Very good.
Our final day here at the Paramount Fine Food Center in Mississauga, Ontario. Our coverage of the Scotties, the Canadian Women's Curling Championship. Much different, to say the very least. Team Einarson today, after a disappointing 10-2 loss in just 8 last night, they have found their footing against Selena Sturmany. 3 in the second, 2 down 4. They lead at 5-1. We go to the 5th. And it is Sturmany out of the Saville Community Sports Center in Edmonton with Lashrock. They have the hammer playing the Yellowstones. I really have been impressed with their rebound so far.
Keep it running, it'll get there. They're good.
Whether it was in their practice, whether it was their debrief with their coach Reed Crothers, it is about they just have shown no shakiness. It's like they came out and, as one coach said, no rear view mirror.
Yeah.
We're just looking ahead.
Honestly, I feel like this started last night in the fifth end break. They all left the ice and they had their private meeting in between, and they came back, and the game was well out of reach, and it's not as if they played a lot better even, but you could just see their demeanor change. There was more positivity. There was trying to lift each other up, support each other, and just kind of survive the last couple ends of the game. But it was as if their next game started in that second half of the game last night.
It's the right game to lose, really, when you break it down.
Sure, you get your second chance. This is tough to my mind. Joe, if you're Alberta, this is the way that Coach Ted Appleman wanted them to play. They would like to see this reverse, this situation, right? They wanted to get Canada go to the wings, and they would load up the middle. But when you're down 5-1, you have to do this.
8-6.
Yeah, when a team's kind of DNA or the way they like to play is keep it close in the first half and then put pressure in the second, you can't do that obviously when the score is the way that it is. But it's also a testament to Team Canada. They came in with their own game plan saying, we don't want to go early, and that was kind of Alberta's chance to take a risk. I'll never criticize a team that's never played in a semifinal for easing into it a little bit, but in this situation, you can just see how much it helped Team Einarson. A couple open takeouts in the first end, and all of a sudden they were all zeroed in the second.
Sure, yeah. I don't think teams should get locked into these game plans. You want to talk about it, but maybe in case like Sturmany wants to keep it close for 5 ends. What if Kerry Einarson's got a slow cutter and you know it? What if you've done a way better job of mapping the ice out in practice? You've got to be flexible.
If you're playing a team that's just come off a bad loss, you want them thinking, oh, here we go again, as early as you can. You want a miss early just to try to rattle them a little.
Sure.
Again, I don't know that Canada was in the mind frame to be rattled. Today they have had a few misses too. They seem very confident today.
Curl in distance if you have to go.
Lots of room at the moment.
Draws should be able to get over there if it's got enough speed to it.
Top 8, top 4.
Trying.
Keep going, hard.
Not quite underneath.
Be stubborn curl on that side too.
Yeah, I like that. That was a 15 and a half.
Shannon flashed one here.
It was a smart play, in my opinion, by Kerry Einarson. 2 corners, you're going to peel one of them. They peeled the side that they hadn't seen the chase on yet. So this chase is running a little bit straighter. I feel like the other side might curl a bit more, but they're going to play the side they know.
12 and a half. Yep. 16. Yep. 12. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Clean. Yep. For the roll. Yep. Hard. Oh, wow. Good. 11-7. Good. If I timed that right. 11-6, yeah.
The gentleman listening to his phone is Selena Sturmany's husband. That's Keaton Boyd. Watching on the screen overhead, center ice here, but then listening to our commentary. And there's about a 15-second delay. So in a moment, you can just look to your right, and we're watching you. We want to offer to Selena and Keaton all the very best. Their first child is due April the 3rd.
Yep.
And I can't sing enough praises for the curlers out there that play pregnant. It is not an easy feat to be playing at the top against the best while also in the process of growing a human. I know I personally found it really hard, and Selena is just so dialed in all week. She hasn't missed a beat. It's so impressive.
Don't hit it here less for control. Pardon? Hand a little less. It'll come up here when it touches the line. You got it, Val. Clean. Clean.
Val Sweeting.
Clean. Yep. Weight's good. Weight's good.
Trying to hang around.
Clean. Curl.
And will it?
10.
Will it? And it's underneath. Maybe peeks out wide, in turn side.
Good and bad. Sitting 2 was the objective, but not there. You can get one in here. You can see where Selena wants this rock, and that's a little bit of backing if you make this good.
Yeah, we haven't seen anyone get much late finish when they're chasing a rock around this side. So that would jam all day, even if you're not quite perfect on this. It's a huge opportunity.
I just don't think it's carrying that well. Okay.
If you were with us most of the week, you know that Ted Appleman and this team have always called their offense passive-aggressive. To Joe's point, they like to be close. Well, they're down 5-1, so I'll suggest to you they need to be a lot closer before they start becoming more aggressive. And 2 here is probably much needed.
You're really heavy. It's really sealing. Got a curl.
And look at this one skate.
Yep.
Touch and go here. They got to be careful.
You're good.
And finally does settle. They are the second shot.
That ever stop?
But chaseable.
Yes.
Sorry, Danielle.
Alberta has played a couple come
Neither
arounds.
one of you added any speed on your release, and then it didn't carry very well.
Yeah.
What was that, 40?
I got 36.
Okay. So Selena's probably like 45-ish. Around there.
Really good information there. Alberta's played the come around that corner a couple of times, and the sweepers have swept it the whole way to get it to the top 12. So they thought, okay, it might be a little bit slow in this path. But then the feedback from Danielle, she said it didn't look like you added any. So that's just talking about release. Didn't kind of give a little push at the end to get that rock running. So then you see Danielle misses hers on the heavy side because of them seeing them coming up light. So just closing the loop on the communication there.
He's trying to tap this out. It's fully buried, long enough guard, but as we mentioned, not the swingiest spot in the building.
Hard.
It's not heavy.
No, 45 last night, 97 right now. And no, won't get it by.
13-8.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, minimum weight.
I told her you could probably feel like you throw 13, but
Yeah.
A pro error, though.
Yep.
also probably just a little
If you're going to
tighter.
miss, you got to get good at it.
High
under?
and might go under, yeah.
Wondering if it was just a little bit tighter.
Well, she said whoa to my hand, so.
Wait,
So
what?
maybe
Time's
wider?
low.
Yeah.
So just,
okay.
It just didn't carry.
yeah. That's
Yeah,
what I
Carly's saying a little tighter, just meaning it was in a line that they hadn't maybe seen.
Carly's right. You know, that might have been the right speed. It might have been the right room for a while, but once I got into a new path, they're not quite as effective. Pretty close to the triple, but I don't think you can get it out past that yellow.
Yeah, just under through it.
I didn't mind throwing that weight at it. It just gives a lot more room than like Hack looked really precise.
Yeah.
That overcurled by a mile, though, with that little weight.
Yeah.
The guard shouldn't have been in play.
No.
Double available.
Yep. Where's it going to go, though? That's the key.
Curls. Turn. Hold. Curl.
Put a lot of handle on this.
Curl.
Bang. Where is it going to go? Watch it. Touch it. Oh, goodness. How do you like that?
That's really good.
She punches it through and then rolls it all the way over to the edge of the 8.
What a way to thread the needle here, and they knew exactly where they had to hit this. Read those angles perfectly, and look where the shooter rolls to. Couldn't ask for more separation between your rocks.
Just like that.
Yeah.
They needed that.
Yeah, they really did.
Okay.
Looking for a couple here to get close midway through.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, let's make it.
Now, can you roll this all the way back?
I think they're going to get with that broom placement. I think they're going to give it a try.
Okay.
Gary Einarson can throw it as hard as just about anybody.
And here it is, final stone for Einarson as we play in the 5th.
No. Roll it hard.
Now, here we go. Can you lay this right on the corner? Is it coming over to the corner? Oh, and just falls a little short.
Yeah, that was well because we had to hit more of it.
Yeah.
So I don't think it was there. No.
Yeah, it would have to be hit a
No.
quarter inch more and maybe twice as hard. Beautiful attempt.
But this spot now, if you take into account Einarson's first, Joe, is it a trickier spot to go after the shot rock now?
Yeah, it's a spot maybe they haven't seen yet. They have to play the inside out turn, so coming off the center line. They should have a good idea of how this will run.
Not too much room for error. Never crosses. You don't have to move that yellow far. High side rollout.
Final stone looking for a much needed 2. And her hits have let her down so far, 68%. Papley staying with it. Paige Papley. You need the 2. You need the 2. Don't move the yellow. Oh, very nice. Very nice brush. Paige Papley saves it for the skipper. Sturmany will get 2 here in 5. Semifinal of the Scotties, and we're halfway through.
The 2026 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Scotties, Canada's #1 facial tissue brand. By New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada. By Montana's Barbecue and Bar, Canada's home for barbecue. And by PointsBet, the official sportsbook and casino partner of Curling Canada.
Team Canada coach Reed Carruthers, after the loss yesterday, he said, what did we learn? Well, whatever they did learn, they've applied today because they're a much better looking team.
Yeah, they're looking like the Team Canada we expected to see last night. Much more comfortable with the scoreboard the way it is as well. It was a 3 in the second, and Einarson, their team struggled with draw placement yesterday. Not so much there. Selena Sturmany took on a double and missed it, so it was a tap for 3 where Carrie made no mistake. And in the 5th, Team Sturmany scored a much-needed 2 after Selena made a very precise double and avoided a jam. Looking at these numbers, though, Carrie Einarson, I've crunched the numbers, Vic, 45% yesterday, 90 today. She has doubled her score. Incredible.
Wow. Yeah, you get 100% for that. Ted Appleman said we are a second half team. They're close now. They're down by 2. And now it's on to the final for Team Laws.
It's been a dream week so far. I'm super proud of my teammates. They're playing incredible, and we're really just having the best time out there. To win the Scotties in Mississauga would be an absolute dream come true. At this point in my career, you don't know how many opportunities you're going to have to be playing in a Scotties final, so I'm going to enjoy the moment, and we're going to play our hearts out and see what happens.
It's been a perfect week for Caitlin Laws, the team from the Heather Curling Club, winning last night 10 straight wins, 1 more, and they will be the champions as they await the winner of this one. 7 p.m. Eastern Time, we'll have the gold medal final of this year's Scotties. So we welcome you back on this Sunday afternoon to Mississauga, Ontario, the Paramount Fine Food Centre. So that's deuce for Sturmany in 5. We go to 6, and once again, Carrie Einarson, 4-time Canadian champion. Team Canada here wearing the maple leaf, with Rachel Homan about to put the maple leaf on in Cortina, and she has last draw as the hammer playing the Red Stones.
Clean, easy line. Top 12. Still there. Top 8. Still there. Whoa up.
Yeah, we're tapping.
T-line. T.
Lead Stones, Carly Burgess.
T back 4. Keep curling. Round it. Whoa, no, you're already on the front. Curl it. Keep curling it.
Easy. Whoa, we're not killing it.
Whoa,
No.
whoa, whoa.
Try not to bounce.
Okay, Carr.
Kind of like once third down, I don't think we're going to kill the weight.
Yeah. Never flop under?
You can tap this guy a little bit, not
Classic
much
6th end, a little bit faster, and usually just for the first few rocks of the end. They run a mop up and down the sheet because it's a long break. You don't want everything to settle and slow down too much, but just those first couple rocks, you almost have to take off 3-4 feet from what you were throwing before.
Lines a hair tight. T. I like it. Top 4, weights close.
Very simple double here, then you'd roll opener out, but that just opens the things up for Team Canada. Blast away and probably blank. So just stop a little freeze in here, and it cannot be removed if you can get to the inside.
Hard. T. That's fine. That's good.
Didn't quite get the roll over on top of their own.
You know, the tough part about playing a team like Einarson is once they have a little bit of a lead, you won't see them take the risk and play a draw or a freeze or a guard. None of those like unconventional calls. We've seen from some teams, like Team Laws yesterday, they called some draws throughout the game, even though they're up 5-6 on the scoreboard. That might have had something to do with the fact that it was just the 1-2 and they wanted to play some precise shots, but Einarson will never do that. She won't say, oh, look, we're sitting 3 right now. Let's put another one on the tee line. And that's where the opposition is kind of hoping she does, because that's where you might get the miss and be able to generate something.
Got her. Okay.
And whenever I played against Einarson, if they got up on the scoreboard and you're trailing by 2, it felt like you were trailing by 4. Just the way that they would blast things. Shannon Burchard being such a weapon with the peel weight accuracy.
Okay. Line's okay. Tight. Line's good.
Desiree Hawes.
Just past your broom. Line's good. Closer to your feet.
The rotation.
6-4. Good. Good throw. Yep.
She trying to run it back or just peel it?
I think just straight peel. They're sitting 1-2 right now, so Alberta has some work to do in the rings. Eventually they're going to have to change gears.
And here is Shannon Burchard.
Good. Fully off center.
Thick half on the yellow with bullet weight. It certainly kills one yellow, one red, and maybe gets the top yellow off to our right, opens it up a bit. You might see that come down here pretty soon from Team Canada. Right now, if Team Sturmany hits the top one dead on, they'd sit 3. Interesting setup with those 2 yellows where they are.
We're a little high.
Got a pinch light.
Just half. Half is okay. Just half. High half. Curl and distance. Just distance. Half. Just your broom.
So we're playing this cat and mouse game. Up goes the guard, and now Einarson has to make the decision, but
Yeah. Good for me.
eventually Sturmany has to make a decision.
Peel again.
I like it if we could tap the other one.
I know. That's
Yeah.
What's that? I think maybe peel one more.
Yeah.
Okay.
When does Sturmany make the move?
Very soon. Very soon. They can't wait much longer. It has to be on our next one or the one after. There's only 3 left.
I would assume thirds last year. Try to play a yellow-red tap, keep the red in the back 4, back 8 area.
I think what Einarson thinking is that, you know, Sturmany makes the move late and it doesn't work well, and then they don't have really time to recover, Team Alberta.
Shannon. It's either that, but you leave a double back. I'm not sure if we're forcing. Or you freeze tap.
What was your first thought?
Like this probably plays better, but it's whatever you're seeing.
What do you guys think?
It is a good call. You could get it to the inside of the closest yellow.
Don't sell the farm here. No.
You don't have to sell the farm, but a 2 really hurts if you're Team Alberta.
Yeah.
You're killing these 2. It might be a force, but they have 3 cracks at a double.
Yeah. I mean, force is probably okay. I'm not really seeing a steal out of this.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure we're gonna get a force by playing this, but
I mean, if we can try and get the shooter a little further, I guess, and try and spread them out.
If you like it, I like it.
Yeah, I just don't know. I think I like this.
Okay.
I like both calls. I think it was a really ingenious idea to put it here, but what if, you know, if it stops here, there's an automatic double. If it chaps off here, that's really bad, and you rearrange the reds. This particular shot, yellow onto red. If you hit it a hair on the center line side, you sit 3. Reds are gone.
And she wants to roll it a little bit further to the left, no?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. If you're trying to force, you'd love to make this and roll way over. But you can't roll too far over and make that double. Maybe hit it 1 inch off the center.
Close. Yep. Whoa. Curl. Curl.
Schmeeman. And she's going to sit right there, but she's going to punch it through. And it'll go.
Nice.
Got them both.
Nice shot.
Good throw, Danielle.
Good throw.
But by doing that, does it in effect give Team Canada a chance for the blank show?
Yeah, a couple doubles away from a blank end here.
Close. No. Yep.
And okay, just the one.
A little wide on that one.
Okay.
Wanted to get the top one that's still there.
Yeah,
A little more off the
I think
center.
we need inside. Yeah.
It's okay. Middle's open. Like,
Water to run it, I guess, hey?
I think so.
Okay.
Ball's
I feel like
tendency
she's drawing, but that's probably okay.
last night was wide.
Okay.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Sorry, you want inside half? Straight guard the 5?
I think so. Straight guard the 5. Okay.
The last 2.
There.
Chance to sit 3. Cover on the rock, top 8. I think you want to go back 8 here, Russ. Maximum separation.
Yeah.
Like tights, and should probably run it.
You kind of got
She
your
comes
force
around,
already.
that's the only thing.
Won't make a mistake
Yeah,
yourself.
Better you could slash it into that one.
Yeah, I think we're forced either way.
So yeah, does Carrie Einarson follow it down and freeze? Try to get
That's
a 2?
what was my worry. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Pardon me, but I mean, just hearing Einarson now talking with Val Sweeting and saying, I think we're pretty much forced here.
Yes.
Which
Yeah.
is, if you're Sturmany, that's what you're wanting to do here in 6.
Yeah, I think they might be discussing if they should switch gears here and try to get there too. It just means that Carrie needs to be comfortable looking at a few yellows on her last, if that's the case.
So they're not coming in, they're going to throw up the guard.
Well, for that reason, Vic, if they go back 4, back 8, Carrie Anderson's going to lock one on. If they make it, it might be a 2. That was the danger. The force is happening. Is it force to 1 or force to 2?
Doesn't quite cover the shot rock.
Okay, top button, I'm thinking there's pretty close.
It's worked out beautifully. When Val didn't make that double, everything changes now. Sturmany doesn't even mind if this is made in some ways, unless it's fully buried top 4. You've still got a double run. If it's behind the tee line, it's bonanza.
Yeah.
All right. Here's that same speed you've been throwing.
Yeah. 14-7. Yeah.
Could be a great opportunity for Alberta.
Yeah, their goal's accomplished here. Force some precision out of their opposition.
Yeah, that's all you can do.
Nice, good. We don't leave.
Yeah.
Whoa. Looks hot.
T.
Back 4.
Whoa.
T. Back 4.
No line.
No, back 8.
Trying.
It's trying. Back
No
4.
curling. Always cars. 14.
They haven't touched it.
Back button right now.
Not a bit.
Leave room.
On its own.
Gotta go.
Gotta go.
And that little bit deep. Wow, just that. Slides behind the pinhole.
Yeah, great try, but if Selena had thrown that, that's where she would have put it.
Sorry. Could have done with that.
A little bit of an error coming.
Knife from me.
Yeah, I could have just knifed today.
I mean, it's one of those ones you could have.
14-1.
Yeah, a little stiffer there. Well, I guess you probably could
Yeah.
have carried him.
It's just like first down, brooms off, seems
Yeah.
to come off a
Could have
lot.
maybe tried to
It'll get better if
put
you
the
play it
broom
a
the
couple
skinny
times,
way.
but
and knife it and get it to curl under. But I also heard Shannon said back button at the hog line. If you think that thing's back button, just start sweeping.
Go crazy.
Make sure there's space for two. If this is locked on, it's really hard for Team Canada to remove. It's one of those ones, do you pray for it to stop, or do you just sweep it and try to get it to go farther?
And how many times, even the greatest judges,
happens.
It ends up in the middle, right?
This is just her third draw of the game. Perfect on her first two.
Well, this is max speed, Vic.
Here we go, and they look at Haas. Desiree on this, trying to help this over.
Oh, wow.
Get this over. Now, Paige Papley.
Hard distance.
Wow.
Distance.
Right. Oh, and it just over curls. They couldn't save it.
Oh, my goodness.
How did they do that? That was, I'm right behind. It was back 8 and a hair wide. It should have chopped off if they were lucky.
I thought it would.
That carve was so effective. Here it looks like it's back 8. It's running down the sheet. As soon as it starts to curl, the speed comes off of it. Paige gets back in just a little too late. That's wild.
Yeah. Unbelievable. Like that. It was minimum back 8.
So it's there for Carrie Einarson. Right down on top of her own for 2. When you thought she wouldn't have a chance. Leading 5-3. Burchard.
Wait only.
All about the line. Call now, Sweeting.
We got room.
Little bit. No way there.
Ready.
Sliding better.
Got a curl, guys.
All about Burchard now, and Burgess.
Whoa.
Is she coming down?
Curl. Yep.
Is it going to curl? Help it over. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Did it get there?
Yep.
Yeah, it did. Schmiemann confirms Einarson. Just a late little bit of curl for 2 more. Final stone. Has she got this in off for the win? It's coming in, and she's got it.
Here we go. Final stone in 10. On and off, it's got to be close. There's the tap back, there's the red, and she has got it. What a shot. A 7th spot.
Here we go. What do you got? You got that one. You got that one. You're going to move that far enough. Oh, she got it. She got it. Wonderful shot. Looking for that angle raise. A double. Or maybe get 3. Got this. Run it back. Bang. Got it. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, you do.
What a shot.
Sitting the one at the moment. They may take a little bit of a rough. Yeah, here we go. Now this may turn out really well. Goodness, can you imagine? And It is the Scotties, the Canadian Women's Curling Championship. And it is Championship Sunday. Semifinal. Tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll join you again. Kate Laws. Her team from the Heather in Winnipeg waiting the winner of this one. And right now it's Team Canada up 7-3. Oh, what a missed opportunity that was for Alberta. Just overbrushed it, carved it in, over curled, and then Team Canada. That late finish gets them 2. So we go to the 7th, and it is Alberta and Selena Sturmany. And once again has last rock. They have the hammer, playing the Yellowstones. Desiree Haas. It was her brushing that got that stone to move that much.
Yeah, you'll notice the way this team figures out their brushing is Paige Papley is always the one sweeping closest to the rock. She's a really powerful brusher, very, very strong. Desiree is always that second sweeper, so she's always on the carve. Might be by design. I assumed it was because Paige is so strong, but Desiree might be a bit of a wizard on the carve, and we haven't noticed it.
That was unbelievable.
We haven't. Sometimes as the game progresses and the paths get nice and worn in, the carve becomes a little bit more effective. Sure. Just because you warm up that outside edge of the running surface only, the inside edge will grab kind of the slower, stickier stuff. So you have to be a bit more careful as the game progresses. But I haven't seen anything like that all week, even in a 10th or 11th end.
No.
That was crazy.
It was nuts. It took off 3 to 5 feet of speed and overcurled. Well, it looked from where it was halfway down, overcurled by a couple of feet.
Might have grabbed something too.
Yeah,
when
that's
we start
true.
that. It might have just been a bad
Kind
break.
of seeing just like back line just to create a couch. Back line. That or
Now
you can kill
Haas
a double.
Sturmany and company trying to scratch their way. They're down by 4 as we play in 7.
First thought was less weight, but
Okay,
the lesser one.
just back line and split these.
Okay.
There's a 12.
Yeah, junk it up.
Is backline enough to get a wall going?
You don't see this as
Can we
much
go
as
a
you
little
used
more,
to
like, just
when
to
the
the
rocks
hack?
weren't as lively. You'd tap them back and a decent rock in front of maybe 2 or 3, bit of a wall. It's hard to get it out, but they're just so lively that you rarely get the alignment perfect, because unless the back two are side by side, then it's useless.
And even this shot is really precise.
Yes.
You need perfect weight. The line has to be
Really hard.
very precise.
3-2. Right to it.
Schmiemann on the brush.
Whoa, other way. Yep. Whoa, hard.
Back and just spill them, rattle things around.
12-2. Okay, sorry, bad judge.
Just can't draw to that pocket now.
Yeah. Throw control, or you can go at the double.
Yeah, that's, I don't want to sit in front and they freeze.
Yeah. Go at the double.
I think so.
Okay.
Thin half.
Well thought out. You could hit it and roll to the center line, kind of protect the pocket. But if they get one in there, you've now just guarded your next shot. So the score being the way it is, throw the appropriate speed here, which is peel. Try to get them both.
Yeah, never wrong to remove your opposition's rocks up by 4.
Val Sweeting.
Yep.
Burgess.
Hard.
Here we go. And stuffed it, and it will spill. It'll go. And just hangs on at the back.
Good.
Hard. 11-5 to try and push this one here.
I thought this was going to go.
Yeah. Turns out they overswept it by a tad, but those are so hard. Just
11-5 to 12.
skipper's job is to make sure you make contact in that second one.
Yeah, I was like, I think we're close. Yes. You got her.
Where are they going?
I think they're just playing the straight come around, because the red hits the back yellow the way they're sit right now. So they're going to sink one. And
around their corner, covering the edge of the 8.
No, I lie. They're actually tapping, but they got to be careful here. If they get to the nose, they're going to take out their own back one.
Hard.
After all these years, I can't trust you.
That's right. Oh, nice shot.
There you go. So there is some
12-3.
some junk they have to
12-3.
get that yellow by if you're Einarson.
And nice how that red kind of spilled underneath the corner. That'll be a rock to freeze
Isn't
to.
it crazy for being lighter than what we wanted? No. I think so.
Like ripping it through the hole, is that what they're saying?
You like that? Yep.
Okay.
Out turn through the holes, the
Got a bounce,
safest.
good.
A little look over the shoulder just to make sure, looking at that yellow stone just to the back edge. We only had 2 left-handers in the field.
Hard. Hard. Cannot touch
Val
the
Sweeting, one of them.
Cannot at all.
Staying with it now, Burchard. Here we go. Oh, and she stuffed it and got away with it.
That'll work.
Really got away with it. Hung on to keep that yellow one off the scoreboard for the moment.
Kills their pocket.
Good sweep, Shannon.
They'll come back to lead. Megan Fortin was the other left-hander.
Okay, that's okay. Whoa. That'll work. I think I just gotta get I don't think that's wrong. I just didn't want them.
What are they doing now, Russ? And don't lie to me.
I thought it would be my turn.
Around the corner.
Okay.
And try to lock it, as Joe said, that red Canadian rock spilled over there on the previous shot, and it's a nice piece of backing here.
With Danielle Schmiemann.
I got light.
Alberta does have last rock.
Toppy! You can go.
Tapley.
Yeah, line.
Top 4. Top 8. Line. Line's good. T-line. Well then.
T-line.
No.
Back 8.
Whoa, no.
And just that little bit heavy.
That's done that since the first corner come around in the first end. It's just a stubborn curl there. There's still great curl.
Yeah, and I'm probably the last person to want to say there was a sweeping error.
Ideally, just nose.
I never made any, but
No.
they swept that a good way down the sheet. They were calling hard line, so might have straightened it out a little bit,
Right.
but
It's just not curling there.
yeah,
Wasn't
just
super through, but that carried really well.
Didn't we see Einarson thrash there at one point in time?
yeah. But we've also seen a little bit light. We've seen a little heavy. Just a little bit of a misjudge. You get off that, it might curl a little bit more.
Yeah.
Even higher in the house would have been better.
Every single error here has been wide except Carrie Einarson's, and she decided to throw maybe a hair lighter in a little tighter line. This is still no gimme though, because of it's not snapping here.
They've won 3 times this season. The 24 Scotties in Calgary was the only time
Yep.
that Sturmany beat Einarson.
I thought we were nosing. Sorry.
Sitting 4.
Good shot. Little miscommunication there.
Well, I guess there's a triple if.
Carrie wanted to roll.
You were nosing, but good 12.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Good call, Val.
Yeah, sorry, I thought we were nosing.
Kind of wait. See what we're looking for. I'm thinking just like back 4.
Yeah.
Right? Like, just get to nose and tap it like a rock. Okay. Ideally, like back 4 weight. Back 4 could probably even be back 8. Okay. What are you thinking?
Looks like a straight back tap,
First thought.
a foot or so, using both
High
reds on
30.
the right hand side of the screen
Okay.
as backing.
Danielle's a 45 full sweep, so.
They are scratching, trying to generate something. They're down by 4.
So isn't that funny to me?
Selena Sturmany in her first.
Top 4.
Oh, we're back.
Hard then.
Back 4.
One more time. Papley's got her.
Gotta go line. T-line. Really gotta go line.
Back 4.
Schmiemann on the
Back
line
eight.
call.
Keep going. Keep going. Hard.
And again, the over curl.
Okay. Good sweeping. Good sweeping. 4, 3.
Yeah, just go in front of this
Like
cover
in front
piece
of
of
the
the
3? Yeah.
Okay.
I think that should be close. Haven't played through here much.
Everything is on
Like
this
still thinking like 14-8.
intern side, so at least
Yeah,
the
15. I think
depending
we'll be
where
able
this
to
goes,
drag
at least
it
you'll have a path. Sturmany with their last.
My only concern is, I think they're thinking
Where do we
here to
want this?
see what they say.
Want to be in front
Little
of
bit in
that,
front of this guy.
My shooter right there.
Okay.
Okay.
But that could be
And just biting the 8.
a potential
It's a 3.
nose triple, and because you're in that deep, your shooter's here and there's your deuce. I think if I'm throwing this, it's out here somewhere, or maybe even over here.
Reed called the time.
Yeah, if you're
He sees it.
perfect, but yeah.
Just for the viewers at home, he doesn't see what I just did.
Yeah, they can't see the telestrator on the
The only
jumbotron.
chance we give them for 2 is if we go in front of it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just don't think we can go in front. It's the only chance we give them for 2.
Can we just play here?
Well, you just anywhere open side, so she has to play a wheel.
We haven't played that way, that's all. I want to play a path that we kind of know. Like if I'm here, where's the triple?
I don't. Well, I know, but if you go a foot further, you leave a triple. I don't know why we have to go in front of it.
You could draw it here.
We can over curl it. We can over curl it to there.
Yeah, anywhere like in this.
Or you go
areas.
intern wide, make her play some sort of crazy wheel. She'll have a hard time killing the 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think speed's fine to that wing here. I think it's exactly
I don't mind
what
if
you've
you-
been throwing.
Yeah, going to there's fine. I just don't think going in front is worth the risk.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so right here.
Okay.
I think that's a great point that Reed makes.
Probably like,
Mhm.
yeah.
If
Maybe
they had
extra, like
to
a
put it in the absolute perfect spot, they would find a way to do it. But why open yourself up
Yeah.
to that risk?
Yeah. And Carrie's argument was, well, then I'll go top 12. And he's saying, well, what if you're a foot heavy?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And mismanagement and misjudge. That can happen in a heartbeat.
And congratulations to Reed Carruthers. He's being inducted into the Manitoba Curling Hall of Fame. So he's on the 26th list. Yeah, and he's the #1 seed. His team for the Manitoba Provincials that will start, I believe, next week.
Reed's a great strategist and maybe a better communicator as a coach. He just, it's black and white.
Yeah, I played mixed doubles with him for a couple of years, and he thinks 5-6 shots ahead at all times.
Hard line. Top T-line. Clean. T-line. Line's great. Just clean. T-line.
I hear Burchard.
You. Clean it. Clean. Yep. Yep. Clean. Nice. Really nice shot. 14-8.
Absolutely eliminates the triple. A good timeout.
Yeah, it'll travel nice.
Sitting 3. That's what's facing Selena Sturmany with her line.
Yeah, it's okay.
Carrie Einarson wanted to kind of come down ahead of Shot Rock just to force Selena into a spot she hasn't seen, but it just wasn't worth it to risk that. And now this is a pretty precise hit for the one.
Hit half and run into it as well. I just don't want to play that draw if it's anything like other games. It's going to be disgusting. Sure. Like hackish, are you doing? Like it's 12, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, there's obviously something about the draw weight that's got her bothered here, Joe.
It's just a path that they haven't seen, so you don't want to take a guess. It gets really hard to hit the forefoot when you haven't seen a rock down a certain line.
You can't afford to roll very much here.
No.
You have to hit it right on the nose and sit right there. Final stone facing 3. Selena Sturmany already down by 4 as we play here in the 7th.
Clean.
Watch that line now.
Hard.
Paige Papley.
Hard right to it.
Here we go. Got it. And yes, they do.
Nice sweep.
Paige Papley for a single. But in 8. Once again, Einarson will have last round. Championship Sunday continues. Our final day here in Mississauga, Paramount Fine Foods Center, the Scotties Canadian Women's Curling Championship. On Canada's sports leader, TSN. What a absolute turnaround it's been for Team Canada. Terry Einarson, after getting really blown out in 8 last night, 10-2 by Caitlin Laws, looking much, much sharper today. And so they lead at 7-4 over Selena Sturmany out of Edmonton. And it is Einarson that does have last rock, has the hammer playing the Red Stones.
Three down without is absolutely not ideal. Look at those percentages.
Well, last night, Burgess was the only player of the team that actually was in positive numbers.
Yeah, she's really settling into that lead position. People think, oh, lead's easy, all you do is throw guards, but you often have the mismatched rocks, and you don't win the game at lead, but you can lose it at lead if you're not within the realm on your shots. And I was talking to, I think it was Carly Everest before the trials. I said, how is it going playing lead? Because she actually moved in that position a couple of years ago. And she said, I've learned that no matter what, whatever shot I'm throwing in the 10th end is a hard shot. Because these days you need your rocks to be on an X. It's not a draw to the top 8. You got to pretend you're as if you're freezing to a rock top 8. You can't just lob them in there.
Good example right here. That very first Alberta guard, they wanted it long, but it's a couple feet away from death. You don't get the thing over.
Yep.
Shannon Burchard. And away it goes.
Team Sturmany's really impressed me too. They're 3 down without hammer, so how can I say that? But they're 82% as a team. Their shots have been tougher right from the get-go since the second end. And they're close on a lot of the setup shots.
Yeah, I just say the wrong side of the inch. And when I say wrong side, on the finesse weight stuff, on the draws, it's been a little on the heavy side. So sometimes you're on the wrong side of it. You're a little bit light. That plays a lot better. But they've just had a few a little bit too heavy. And Canada, it's incredible how they have flipped the switch from last night's game.
Well, even the freeze, they over-carved somehow into 6. If that's made, it's 5-4.
Different game.
9-8. Good.
You got it.
Nice. Danielle's last. Are you ever playing? Excellent.
So
one guard
Burchard
does.
with the
Good sneaking.
plus.
Clean, clean.
You get a plus when you out curl your opposite number by 5 percentage points or more. Think of it in some respects like hockey. If you're on the ice for a goal score, you get a positive. If you're on the
Not like lightning, hey?
ice when the goal is scored against you, then you get a negative.
I think if you slam it, they might all go.
It's a good thing to look at, Vic, over the course of a week to get, you know, the percentages are not always dead on to start with, but you might be able to curl 93, 94% as a team, but if it's just up and down, you're not putting any pressure on your opponent. So it's that plus minus head to head gives you a bit of a story.
Hair wider than Des. We're close. No, path is pretty similar. Yep.
Third try,
Let it
just
curl a bit.
dropping
Take a look.
his
It's running.
hair over the hog line.
Gotta curl a little bit. Curl this. Just pass your room. Curl. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Thanks.
You've done a great job with that weight.
Daniel Schmiemann. And it keeps Team Canada busy.
Yeah, you know, if that slides 6 feet further or if they leave a bit of an angle, Canada will take on the double peel.
Getting some feel out here.
Clean, clean. Clean. Great throw.
Good.
Nice.
Nice throw. Yeah. My first thought was like 10-5 to 11. Just to make sure this one. Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately
going.
for Alberta, they have to move this because they've got a brilliant freeze in there, but it's an auto raise right to the button. So for
I think you
Team
just want
Canada,
to get the shooter under. Okay. It'd be nice to kill this, but it might only go here. Okay. Okay. Sorry, you said 10-5, 11? 10-5 to 11. Okay. Okay.
I think they tried something, a similar shot earlier in the game. Never got that roll. It was a very similar situation
yes.
here. And they weren't able to get the roll underneath.
the bad part about this, but they don't have a choice, is to you're going to expose your own rock to. Right now, you can't get that one out.
10-5. Clean. 11. Curl. 10-5. Close. Curl. 10-5. Close. Curl. Curl. Curl.
Pause on the brush. Oh, she got the roll this time. And look at that. Did punch it through.
10-3.
Really good.
Very nice. Good throw. Nice. Good sweeping. Good throw.
So they got two under that center.
That's how fast it can happen.
Good.
But then now you've got this coming up.
Just let them on the control side out of her hand, then bump. That's a good call. I often undercall
Can you
those.
get them all if you run it back?
Yes.
I'll be honest. You lied to me once. I'm never going to trust you again.
He thinks I only lied to him once.
Val Sweeting, there you go. That's telling the truth. Oh my goodness.
It's not that bad, you guys. That's okay.
It's open.
Yeah, it's open, but they're sitting the three, so you've got your force here for Alberta, possibly.
Just needed a bit more curl here.
Okay.
This is the joy of being the only sheet on the ice, the crowd reaction.
Yeah.
I'm going to pick on Val here, but she said not bad. And it's Carrie that's going to be facing 3 or 4, not Val.
Yeah, it hasn't changed since the last time we threw it, really.
What do you like here?
To Val's point, it was better than just straight
Sure.
and not connecting.
Oh, no kidding. And the guard's gone.
And then I'm going to have a...
Does the guard go back now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice. I thought all there. Yeah, tight. You could go early a hair, but line's okay. We're tight. Line's okay. Should die. Probably gonna have to stop then. We're tight. Okay, 2.5. It's coming off. Line's okay. We're just 2.5. Okay.
Should slow down in this area.
Halfway high. Curl. Half. Hair. Whoa, no curl. Curl. Curl.
Well, that's really slowing down.
Yep.
Good.
Yeah, they thought that would be tight, and that's
6-8. What'd you get? 6'8".
Good 4 to 6 feet less than they thought.
You ignore? He even on her first?
Chase it.
If you're Einarson?
On this one, no. I would be going after that top one and get one in there.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty
Don't want to
high,
be
so
drawn
you
against
could just
4
draw.
or hitting against 4 the way the score is.
If that
Get
rock
one in
was a foot outside the rings, you might have seen a run back from Carrie Einarson, but because it's so high, that's a very low percentage shot playing the run back.
Hey, guys.
So another end where Sturmany's got Carrie playing a draw, and that's what you want.
Okay. Okay.
Force some precision.
What are you thinking for speed?
I'm thinking like 14.3.
Yeah, 4.5 is good.
4.5.
Okay.
Eighth draw. For her, 96% on her first 7. Trying to leave it higher or come back to the stone back 8.
I think they're trying to get to the back 8 one and kind of eliminate a few.
Back 4.
Steel 1 is not horrible.
Back 4.
No, we can't beat it this one.
We're not.
No,
Back button.
No, no, no.
And look at that. And to the back edge of the button.
14.
Wow.
14. Wow.
2 at first if line is good.
I swept that actually at the start.
So, wow, look at the difference. Huh?
It's a pretty good spot.
She was 45 yesterday, and the game is completely turned around for her. And
but it's good.
for Sturmany as well.
What do you like, Selena?
After their win over Black. The player numbers are brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada. They won 8-4 over Black when they really turned the game on Black. They were the ones that were being aggressive and putting stones into the middle, and Black couldn't respond.
What are you thinking?
I think that's a blessing in disguise, that slight error by Carrie Einarson, because if that's top button, they might tap it, try to get the nose, tap it back, sit 4, and then you never know. You just don't. This way, the maximum I can see as a steal is 1.
Final stone for Selena Sturmany here in the 8th.
there. Whoa.
Papley
T-line.
just with a clean. Now she's got her a little bit.
Right now, T-line.
Have to feather that stone of theirs, which is biting top 4, just center line. Here it comes. Boy, they're going to really go here. They've really got to go here if they're going to get it there for shot stone. Really got to go. No, it rubbed, it rolled. Oh, and it will spin in, and it's got it. They've got it. They got the edge of the pinhole.
Very impressive.
Just an incredible shot here. Paige Papley is on this rock almost the entire length of the sheet here. Her and Des do a great job of managing this. They know they have to give as much downward pressure as possible. What a great sweep.
It's rare. That's how sharp these stones are. It's rare you can actually rack and almost get to the desired spot with that finish.
Now this draw, is it similar to what she played in 6 for 2?
Very similar. Almost the exact same path, actually.
Yeah.
And then she got that little late finish too, right? Spun it to the lid. Here we go. Drawing against 1 and really needs the full side of the button. Right now it's a stolen point. Sturmany. Burchard backs off. And here we go. Bunny hopping. Burgess.
Well, 3-8. Now it's hot.
And they're just going to let this fly.
It's just heavy.
Okay.
Heavy it
That's
is.
fine.
Here we go. She picks up a steal. Sturmany, wonderful draw. Trail by 2. We go to 9.
Okay. 13-8.
So to the 9th we go in this semifinal of the Scotties. Alberta's Selena Sturmany, wonderful last rock draw to grab the side of the button. Carrie Einarson couldn't match. But she still has the lead by 2 and still has the last rock, the hammer, playing the Redstones here in the 9th. Team Canada lead, Carly Burgess.
Selena Sturmany, what a shot. Team shot, obviously, to actually feather it off that top rock and still made it.
Hard. Hard. Whoa.
Clean.
Thought Joey might see two center guards here.
Yeah, Team Alberta did this last end as well. They put up the high guard, and then Canada made a nice come around, and then Alberta actually called the freeze to it instead of putting up the tight guard, and then they put the tight guard up after they made the freeze. Maybe the logic there being if they put up the two centers, then Canada can make two good in behind it, and then it's really tricky
it's
to
so hard to get in there,
They
isn't
get
it?
one in there first, but in this case, Paige had nice weight. She just kind of rolled off, so Carly Burgess just made a nice hit and roll under.
2 games in a row, Carly Burgess has been outstanding.
Line's good. It was good through.
Well, it makes a lot of sense. Through the week, you're stuck with whatever rocks are on each sheet, so the lead usually gets the mismatched ones, and it's a little bit harder to manage until you kind of figure out what you need to do with each of them. But for a playoff game, you get to pick your rocks, so typically it's the first time all week the lead's seen a matched pair, and expect him to play really well. She's been great.
6-3.
She's also a big game player. I've been so impressed with Carly. Playing those couple of years with Jennifer Jones, they made it all the way to the final. And I thought, oh, first Scotties final, she's got to be nervous playing third. She was outstanding. Just looks so comfortable in the big games.
Yep, you gotta go hard. Yep. Hard.
Burchard. And will drive it through and then roll that shooter away.
What's our plan? Like, how are we
Luxury of that ability to throw it that hard. That hit a lot of that top rock, but still out to the corner.
Okay, just fighting center, you got her. Okay, nice and high.
Line's good.
Half. Make sure you're over. I didn't add a
Desiree Hawes.
Half high. Just clean it, we're fine.
It's really curling.
High half.
Line's good. Really curling.
High
Probably
half.
over and off on this line.
High. You're good. Just over and off. You're good.
That's at least 5 at the last 2 ends they put right there. And that is so hard to do when it's getting a little bit soft down the center. Nice shot.
Yeah, when you're sliding out with those, you feel like you're going so slow. Sometimes right at the last second, you kind of push it a little because you get a little gun shy that you might be not even close to the hog line. They've been very precise.
Good.
And another good rip.
Nice, Shannon.
Shannon Burchard.
Good pair.
Alberta's going to raise this tight rock in now.
Please bump.
Lightweight, though. Try to keep the shooter right there and then rearrange these reds at the top of the rings.
Tight ice for
I think it should.
soft weight is kind of all or nothing. Obviously, this is going to be more than through the rings.
Yeah, I heard bump, so that does look like pretty tight ice. You'd expect that lighter weight to curl a little more.
Especially in this spot.
And also ninth end, slide path.
Right.
Real 12. Whoa. 12-5 almost. Whoa. Yep. 12-5. Yep.
Hard.
Yep.
Can't cross.
Yep. Hard.
Tapley. Oh dear. And fails to make contact.
He yelled whoa too early, so it wasn't narrow. Just maybe that awareness of it being a wee bit softer, a little more curl, especially on the intern side.
Control.
That's trouble. It was all or nothing, wasn't it?
Yeah. I don't know what else they should have done there, though, Russ.
Yeah.
Had to address these rocks.
You tap it frozen, or this is not good.
Val Sweeting.
Weight's good. Yep. Yep. Go ahead. Really hard. Yep. Hard. Gotta go.
Burgess.
Hard.
As it just comes off that line. Going after that stone. Got it? Yes, she does. And will she roll it in? Yes, she does.
Nice brushing, Joe.
Oh, yeah.
Nice brush, Bar.
Yeah, thanks. That's good, Val. Good sweep.
Okay, the out turn.
Oh, sorry.
Try and get our shooter behind the red guy.
Okay, you got her.
Serious problems now for Alberta.
Yeah, somehow you need to find a way to force.
Yeah.
Double and roll towards the side red.
Forcing the 2 at this moment.
Yep. Yep.
Danielle Schmiemann.
Really gotta go.
It's Papley again.
Hard to touch it.
And we'll only get 1 and lose the shooter.
Good sweeping.
The execution's just not there.
Curl.
No.
Is it curl? Good sweeping. No.
I think this will run nice.
Top 8, wait.
Yeah, should be good.
Now to sit
That,
the rink.
low
Could
fifth-
not dream up a better
mid
scenario. It's
4.
very
I think it'll
rare. That's
still be
why I
like 15.
questioned the single guards to the 2 for Alberta.
Yeah.
And then they
Just take its
essentially
time
took off their own
curling,
guard with that
so-
previous tap back. And
You got it.
it wasn't wrong. It just had to be made. And what a scenario here. No guards. Drawn for 3 with hammer. And it's late, too. Don't remember too many on this side.
There haven't been any, and this is the spot where Carey didn't want to go open side. Last time we were in this direction in the 7th end.
Line's great.
Have to assume you need a little extra.
There it goes.
One more time. Burgess. Now Burchard joins it.
Gotta go.
Yeah. Carly was on this the whole way.
Drag it. Drag it. Hard, get on.
Or keep going. Keep going.
And to it, they just get it there.
Nice sweep. Good sweep.
Yeah.
Higher than they wanted that.
Mm-hmm.
We did well to get it in the rings.
Pretty good spot. Yeah. I was like, once we're in.
Yep, gotta go.
Surprised you can still talk after that.
Yeah, watch Carly's footwork here. You can just, she's right up on her toes. She's got a really steep broom angle, lots of downward pressure. And it's also her stroke frequency. She's moving the broom head very fast. Really effective brusher.
Probably. I don't know what that was, but no.
Ticks all the boxes when you look at sweeping
She
technique.
recovers really quickly, too. That's the other thing.
Incredible.
It's harder. This could let us lay 2. Yeah. If she misses the run. I think just lose it back there.
I guess on the come
Hopefully
around
she
the
runs
right
it.
hand,
She
let's
doesn't
call it a
raise
guard. The concept
Yeah,
is
I
if
like
the
it.
raise is missed, then you hit shot rock,
Sweep
you sit
that
2,
for
and
very
there's your
tacky.
force.
Okay.
If there's no double.
Speed's close to the same here.
But this could lead to an awfully big score here for Canada.
Yeah, they've also had a bit of a hard time in this spot, Russ, with
Mhm.
getting the right line. They've had a lot under curl.
Over hair closer to the center, so you might get some curl.
Top 8! Gotta go line!
Oh, this is moving early.
Keep going line!
Papley.
Line!
And
For
Haas.
T-line! Line! Wait there! Line! It's actually back 8. Going. Back 8.
Get it by.
Stop once you're by.
And they did. Now they'll just back off.
Keep
Where
going,
will it
keep going
stop,
further.
however?
Go, 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 go!
And it
More.
does not dig in for shot rock.
So free.
Slides back. It's the 3rd shot.
No choice on that. They had to get it by and pray that it would stop.
Yep.
The only thing she has is a hit and roll behind, so sitting 3. Okay, I like
Yeah.
that.
If anything,
Another
probably,
thought is like either go here, but then she could hit and flop on top. But
I think in front.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. Right here.
Okay.
Sorry, Val, can you show me? Full 8. I think right in front of ours is pretty good.
Okay. Just fighting 8's pretty good, so if she rolls, this is short.
Okay.
Very care. This path is nice.
Yeah. I'm thinking like 14-7.
Yep.
Yeah, 4-8.
4-8. Yeah. I mean, that's the same.
I
So
think
good.
enough separation that if the double's made, the Alberta ruck's so high, even if it rolls underneath, it's a short raise. But not too much separation that they can't come around and freeze to that thing.
Keep it alive. Weights close. Top 8. Line's good.
Carrie Einarson enter first and right away.
Go ahead. Yep. Gotta go.
It's Carly Burgess again and Burchard
Yep.
together.
Hard, gotta go.
Yep.
Hard.
Got it.
Right up behind her and barking away. Einarson.
Hard. Keep going.
And they'll get it there, and they are again. A little pat in the back. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So Einarson, all kinds of pressure with last rock here in the 9th.
I don't think they could have walked that one down better.
Tried to keep it out of
Yet again, we've got Carly end to end almost.
Hard. Keep going. Further. Go.
You're there.
Not letting me grab it, but like,
Great yelling there.
It helps, especially when it's the third one in a row.
Yeah. I think my speed was okay this way, just not as good that way.
More? I think
everything?
it's gonna be a little worse
I
than
think
that.
so, to leave them shot, right? You could freeze to the corner, but if you don't get right to the corner, that previous rock's coming in at a high speed. I think they're going right around. I doubt if you can get shot.
No, I don't think so. You can get this back 4.
If you can give up a steal here, you may play one more. Problem is the game's likely on the line right here for Selena Sturmany. Trails by 2, and it's her final rock. Shot stone belongs to Einarson. They're sitting 4. Oh,
you're on the top.
and on the top, and there they are. Bang, roll off.
Okay.
And it looks like she just spun in, and at the moment, Canada sits the 1.
It's normal?
Normal, yeah.
For fly. Yeah.
Good try.
Or at least freezing it, like it's only 1.
Look at this last end for Alberta. The couple of the hits over curled. One of the draws over curled. That one over curled. It's just bases just changed a fraction, and your team that's down is playing all the finesse.
And the other thing is too, it's almost like the roles are reversed. This Sturmany team is the one now struggling with the ice compared to Einarson yesterday against Laws. Final stone. Can you bang this here and sit there to win it? The crowd starts to respond here at the Paramount. Final stone in 9, just a dust. Here we go. Bang, push it through. And there it is. Count them up. A 5 spot will win it for Einarson. Make the final 12-5. And they will advance now to the gold medal game against Caitlin Laws. Their only loss of the event came in round robin. They lost to Laws in that round robin game, and then they dropped the 1-2. So looking to get a little revenge on the Laws team, who have been perfect so far. And we'll have that gold medal game for you tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Much better performance. Team Canada looking for another gold here in Mississauga.
The 2026 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Sponge Towels. Nothing absorbs like it. By Montana's Barbecue and Bar, Canada's home for barbecue. By BKT Tires, growing together. And by Home Hardware, locally owned, genuinely Canadian.
Yeah, you're going to do another final. Carrie Einarson, a 4-time champion, will go after 5 tonight. What a turnaround for this team that struggled so badly in their loss to Caitlin Laws last evening, but really got it together in all aspects, execution, and particularly in reading the ice. Look at the difference. Einarson was 45% yesterday. She's 88. And those struggles really hurt Sturmany. Execution, reading the ice, and then late. They had to take some chances, but they couldn't make the shots. 12-5 is your final. The game story brought to you by Montana's Barbecue and Bar, Canada's home for barbecue. Yeah, still, despite the loss, there are some people that want to say hello, and sign a hat, sign a brush cover. So from the 18 that started a week ago Friday, we're down to just the 2. Caitlin Laws has been perfect so far. She's won 10 straight. Einarson dropped one to Laws in round robin, and then dropped the game last night. So it's Laws up by 2, but it's just a 1-game final now, and it'll come your way at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We thank Team Sturmany, and we wish them well in their future travels, and till we see them again, till we see you again at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, gold medal game of this year's Scotties. It's here on Canada's sports leader, TSN.